Hola y bienvenidos a mi video sobre negocios. Thank you guys for listening. This is a special video and I'm going to do my best to speak my English not too fast. This video is a special message for the Art of Humanities students in Honduras. Your professor, your teacher, Glenn Evans, reached out to me and he asked me if I could do a couple videos for you guys. And so this first video, the question is, why be in business? Why be in business? Well, that's a very broad question, right? You can go many ways with the answer to that question. The first thing that comes to mind for me on why be in business is because being in business, when you are in business, which is so many different things, right? But when you're focused and you know in your mind that you are in business, that means you have entered into a world where you have to make connections and you have to meet people and you have to talk to people. You have to make friends. I heard a great quote in regards to business once, and it's friends buy from friends. So the key to being, first of all, successful in business, and why I like it, is because it's an industry where you have to talk. You have to reach out to people, you have to shake hands and introduce yourself and let the world know who you are. Why else be in business? It's a great way to teach yourself more than what you would even learn in a school setting. I guess if you look at other industries, for example, like medicine or science or I don't know, I guess anything else along those lines, when you go into those fields, you kind of have to learn the education that's basically directly given to you in school, and then you take it, as far as I know, right? I could be wrong, because actually, you know what, at the end of the day, doctors are still businessmen as well, because they have to sell their product or sell their service every day. I guess it depends also where in the world you live. I think, you know, some doctors, etc., they get the same amount of clients every day no matter what. But anyways, in life, it doesn't matter what direction you go with your life too. You always have to sell yourself on a daily basis. But going back to what I said about business is, for example, I'm in real estate, and there's nothing, to be completely honest, that I really learned while I was in school, in university, about real estate. All of it has been through talking to people, listening to podcasts, reading books, networking. It's business and other aspects of business. You could think of, I mean, just again, sales in general. You could be talking about a digital business, working online, which is also something that we're going to talk about in the next video. This is a two-part series, I should say. But yeah, so one cool thing about business is that even for you guys sitting in the classroom right now, after you're done with this education that you're going through, you're still gonna have to teach yourself the things that you like, that you want to pursue, that you want to go into. So I think that's another reason why go into business. I mean, when you go into business, you can really do whatever you want with your life professionally if you're focused enough on it. That even goes to what we're doing right now. I'm doing a video. There's people that do this, for example, full time, and that's their business. They make videos for a living. And I guess this is a very authentic and genuine video. There's no script, right? So I'm really also just speaking off the top of my head and thinking of different angles I can give to you guys on why it's such a fun industry to be in. Without talking too much about the next question, which is why start a digital business, I will say, with the way that the world is working in 2019, it doesn't even matter if you're here. I'm in Canada right now. You could be in the US, you could be in Europe, you could be in Honduras, where you guys are. You have an internet connection. We've got some friendly people here in the neighborhood. Hey. Oh, it's not too bad. How you doing? Good. There's a little puppy back there. So, going back to the topic, what was I gonna say? I can't remember. But anyways, guys, one thing that I just talked about. Oh, I was going to talk about creating a digital business. So in this world today, you can do so much using the internet. To be continued. I'm going to talk about the next one. Going back to the thought that just ran through my head as I was walking past those people is, look what you can do with the power of a video camera. I don't know if any of you guys here have ever thought of doing something like what I'm doing right now, but this is a great way if you want to make an impression on maybe your boss one day, or a company that you want to work at or work for. Start creating content, start creating things. That's also a huge part of being a business professional, is you have to, if you want to be good, if you want to stand out, if you want to make an impact, you have to be creative. You have to be a creator. You gotta put content on your Instagram every day. Put content on your LinkedIn every day, on your Facebook, whatever platform it is that you use. That's gonna, you know, it's free is a good phrase. It's called, it's free real estate, right? So with social media, it's something that we all like, I would say. I'm 28 years old, so millennials, we love social media. Another great way that you can combine your business with social media is just keep your face out there. Now when you do it, do your best to add value. You know, I think if you post a picture of yourself of what you know what, I was gonna say that this would be a bad idea, but this would even be a good idea. If you posted a picture of what you ate for lunch every single day on your Instagram, on your LinkedIn, on your Facebook, it sounds crazy, but you know what? People are gonna notice the persistence and consistency of you posting what you eat for lunch every day. Next thing you know, you could you could have something. And that once you have that attention and people paying attention to what it is that you are doing, from there you can sell your product. I almost don't even like using the word sell, because it sounds, I don't know, to me a little bit aggressive, but I think you understand what I'm saying. So why go into business? Professor Evans, what a question you gave me. Like I said, I'm really trying to think of other angles to take at this. But let's talk about how me and Glenn Evans know each other. We know each other through Rotary International Rotary Club. We're both Rotarians of the Crystal City Pentagon Rotary Club. And if you're going into business, that's something you also need to start thinking about, is how can I get involved with my community? How can I get into a network full of people that think the same way that I think? How can I start shaking hands with people that have much more experience than me? I know Glenn and I we could joke about this a little bit, but I mean, we're what, probably at least 30 years apart in age, and our Rotary Club is, you know, I'm probably am the youngest one. So put yourself in an environment where you're maybe not uncomfortable. I never felt uncomfortable with my Rotary Club, but put yourself in an environment that's different, where you know you can stand out. If you are going into business, this is key. If you make yourself comfortable, this is a common phrase that's used a lot now. Sorry if I was speaking too fast. Just realized you guys are learning your English, so if you have to go back and listen to it, do it. But the phrase that's very popular right now is becoming comfortable being uncomfortable. I know, for example, when I pressed record on this video, I knew what I was gonna say, but I didn't know what I was gonna say. And it was kind of uncomfortable, but here we are, almost at the end of the first video. Why go into business? Guys, why go into business? To end it right here, I just gotta say, look at me. I'm having fun. I'm in business. If you wanna live a life like this, go into business. Follow up with me. Follow up with Professor, Teacher, Doctor, Mr. Glenn Evans. This is why you should go into business, because it's the best. It's fun, it's free. Take it to the next level, and I will catch you in the next video.